Redevelopment Commission meeting to order on this Tuesday, December 19th, 2017. It is now 4:30. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence after? Commissioner Myers, can you lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Can we have a roll call?
Soto Presley. Here. Casbricki.
Here.
Navejas.
Here.
Myricks.
Here.
Hopperidge.
Here, for the record, all 5 are present tonight. Okay, number 3 is a declaration of conflict of interest. Okay, number 4, communications.
None were received.
Okay, number 5 is our minutes. We have 3 of them, November 9th, 2017, November 21st, 2017, and December 5th, 2017.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes for the Hammond Redevelopment Commission for November 9th, 2017, November 21st, 2017, and December 5th, 2017.
I second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for our minutes from November 9th, 2017, November 21st, 2017, and December 5th, 2017. Is there any questions or discussion or corrections on these minutes? Okay, roll call then.
Soto Presley.
Yes.
Casbricki.
Yes.
Navejas.
Yes.
Myricks.
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Okay, number 6, homebound conditional forgivable loan approval. Looks like we have 1 applicant tonight.
Yes, we only have 1 applicant, and he's here.
Welcome, can you come forward, sir? Can you just introduce yourself to the commission here?
My name's John Zavanik.
Mr. Zavanik, how are you this evening?
Pretty good.
Good, good. So tell me, how did you hear about our program?
Billboards?
Billboards. Oh, okay. Okay. Are you a first-time home buyer?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else have
You have
any?
a billboard? Just out of curiosity, where did you see it?
Well, it was for the College Brown, and then from College Brown,
Oh, okay.
you get led here to the
Okay.
homebound.
Oh, okay, awesome. We're kind of proud of our program. We like to know how people heard of it. I'll be honest, I never saw that, so that's good. Thank you.
Mr. President, I make a motion to approve the homebound conditional forgivable loan approval. Mr. John Benick?
Zavanik.
Zavanik?
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna butcher your name. I'm so sorry. At
Second.
720
Oh, sorry.
Mulberry.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the homebound conditional forgivable loan approval for John
Zavanik.
Zavanik, thank you, at 720 Mulberry, Hammond, Indiana. We have a roll call on that.
Soto Presley.
Yes.
Casbricki.
Yes.
Navejas.
Yes.
Myricks.
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Thank you, sir. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
You may be excused if you like. Okay, number 7 is acceptance of bids for 6736 Alabama.
Mr. President, you have 1 bid, and I'll go ahead and open that. Okay, so you have 1 bid, and it's the HC3 board, and they would like to propose a $1 bid for the Hanson building located at 6736 Alabama. Board members Amy Radilak, Kelly Boris, Scott Braco, Debbie Lucan, Orlando Sol
Is this, I mean, seems to me like it's a refer to staff for further review?
And HC3 is the organization that was formerly known as the Hessville Business Association.
I'm sorry?
HC3 is the organization that was formerly known as the Hessville Business Association. So they're very interested in the building, and they're doing a lot in the Hessville area. They wanted to acquire the building for like office space and to do some other things in the Hessville area.
Again, I think we should refer to staff and look for further review and recommendation.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. We accepted the bid for, well, I'd say we received a bid for 6736 Alabama, and we'll move that to staff for further review. That's a motion and a second on that. Any further discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Hesperky?
Yes.
Navejas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Hopperidge?
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Okay, number 8 is approval of lease agreements for 510 Conkey Street.
Do we have a tenant yet or not yet for this?
It's not our building. The approval of the lease agreement, we would be the lessee, and this is the building that we had some property that was taken prior to the Calumet Theater being demolished, and I think some other buildings. We have some historic items that we're currently storing. We've been storing them for like a year at this location. They were being stored at the Sub Hub, but as you know, that's the spot now for the new police garage. So those items had to be moved very quickly. So then they were moved to this location. So we just wanted to extend this lease.
Any other questions? No?
Mr. President, I move for the approval of lease agreements for 510 Conkey Street.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the approval of lease agreements for 510 Conkey Street. Give me a roll call on that.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Hesperky?
Yes.
Navejas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Hopperidge?
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Okay, number 9 is award of demolition contract for 521 Conkey Street.
Good evening, Commissioners. John Blosky with Miracle Engineering. So we, 4 contractors submitted sealed bids to the Planning Department for the demolition of 521 Conkey Street. We opened those bids and publicly read them aloud. The low bidder was JM Industrial Services of Hammond, Indiana, in the amount of $38,850. We do have a little potential problem with the project, is that supposedly this property, Africa was notified earlier today that it may have been sold at the county tax sale. So, this award's going to have that I'm going to present, will ask for a couple of contingencies to allow us to check and verify if it has been sold, and then what do we do if it's been sold, because we do have deadlines because this is HUD-funded demolition. So, I would like to make the award, actually number 10 was kind of part of it as well. You award the work based on us receiving the HUD release of funds letter, which we were expecting sometime today, but we didn't see it yet. 2, we confirm what's actually going on with the tax sale, and if in fact we are allowed to demolish the building, then we're recommend we move forward with that. And then number 3 would actually be your number 10, which would be allow Africa to sign the agreement with JM Industrial Services to fully execute the agreement to move forward as quickly as possible. Again, because this is a HUD-funded project, there are timelines and deadlines, as you know, strict timelines on HUD projects. And now, with this unknown sale, that's going to delay it a little bit.
So, with the contingency, but did we think that we owned it?
No, it was under an ordered demolition, I
It was
believe.
it was under an order.
Like a couple weeks ago, whatever, yeah, I recall, but, so we don't take ownership before we demolish them, we just get the approval to do such.
Correct.
So now, even though there's another, I mean, that approval is now unknown because there might be another owner?
Right, and I'm not sure of how that process works, because the initial process on ordered demolitions, I believe, Dave in Africa could add to this. They publish notices in the newspaper and try to send certified mail probably to the listed owner on the county recorder's office. And after they exhaust those avenues, then they move forward with demolition. Well, now, there may be a new owner, so they may have to re-notify the new owner of the ordered demolition. It's that, Dave?
It's a question of timing. First off, I wasn't aware until I was walking in here that it may have been sold at tax sale. So I don't know what that means. Does that mean it was sold and then not redeemed? Or so it's going to be a question of timing of when that order for demolition came down. If a tax sale did in fact, which we still have to get that confirmed, and then who was notified and how and what. So it's really a timing question, and that's why the contingency that John mentioned.
Do we know if the Elvis statue is still in there?
No, I'm not sure. I could take another look. I know the Dodo neon sign is.
Oh, that's interesting too.
I don't know if we could change that to Cavalier.
Well,
We need a few more letters.
just a thought, just a thought.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
I was wondering, so if, and this might be a Dave question, but if we sold it then for taxes, then
We didn't sell
We
it.
didn't sell it. We didn't.
who then?
The county
The county.
sells
Okay,
on tax sale.
So then what was the purpose for their purchase of this property? You know what, I mean, do they have the, can they decide whether they,
Bring it up to code in this case.
and
Well-
keep it, or is it just?
Well, you're saying, first off, if, we
Yeah.
don't know for sure that it was sold at tax sale. And then there's all kinds of people that buy property at tax sale for a greatly reduced price with the idea of rehabbing and doing
And what if they don't want to demolish it, they want to bring it up to code and keep it?
that.
If it turns out that they did, in fact.
If the timing works out in their favor and against our favor, then that might be a possibility.
All right, I'm gonna take a stab at this, unless there's more questions. Mr. President, I move that we approve, Ms. Tarver's, to sign, I got, look, see, look, check this out.
We're on number 9.
Okay, I move we approve the demolition contract for 521 Conkey Street, subject to HUD approval as expected, more information regarding the tax sale, and that J&M Industrial Services, then that would give Ms. Tarver the ability to work with J&M Industrial Services. Close enough?
In the amount of $38,850.
The amount of $38,850.
Second.
Well, before we move on, I'm sorry, I have another question. So then, if this other party that allegedly or possibly bought this property, so then how does our approval of this impact?
Subject to.
Okay.
So if we find out that the timing works out in their favor and they weren't notified properly because of, not through any fault of any of the city, but because of the way the tax sale fell in terms of the timing, then that approval would not satisfy that contingency, and you would
There would be no-
basically, unfortunately, what we don't want to do, we'd have to almost start over.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate
Is there any more questions? we have a motion and a second on the floor. Okay, roll call, please.
Yes.
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 Yes, motion passes, 5 yes.
Thank you, Commissioners.
You're welcome.
Okay, number 10 is approval for Africa Tower to sign the demolition contract for 521 Conkey Street contingent upon HUD's approval of request for release of funds.
I would interpret that as being wrapped up in the last motion.
Okay,
I think that was number 3 of the contingencies that Wally.
yeah.
So do we need a separate motion
No.
for that? No. Okay.
Thank you, Commissioners. I don't see you have a good holiday.
You too.
I know I'll be talking to you.
I hold the statue, remember.
Yes, I'll take a good look.
Okay, we're gonna move on. Number 11 is, resolution 8-2. 017, amending declaratory resolution of the Hammond Redevelopment Commission, amending the redevelopment plan for the Hammond Central redevelopment area, expanding the existing redevelopment area and related to allocation area, and further consolidating the depot allocation area with the Hammond Central allocation area.
Good evening, my name's Damon Suklis, I'm with Sender and Company. We assisted in amending the redevelopment plan for the Hammond Central redevelopment area. You should have an amending declaratory resolution in your packet for your approval, and to amend and to modify the 2015 redevelopment plan for the Hammond Central redevelopment area, for the Summer Street sub-area expansion area, which includes Summer Street and Sherman Street from Indianapolis to 165th, including the Hammond Group property on the south side of 165th, to capitalize on the new growth in the area and to also potentially assist the Hammond Group with any future expansions. Also, for the Indianapolis Boulevard sub-area expansion area, that includes from 165th to the Borman, and that's included to capitalize on new development that is planned to occur and to assist in development and the improvement of to the commercial corridor similar to the Kennedy Avenue and Calumet Avenue expansion areas, to the Gateways redevelopment areas, and to support the Sportsplex project. And also, this plan is to further consolidate the depot allocation area with the Hammond Central allocation area.
Welcome, Mr. Paul. Can you give us your overview?
Sure, everybody took the time to read the 30, 40 pages of that document, right?
We always do.
Yeah, well, I had the pleasure of reading it. Damon made a very good overall presentation of what the purpose of the amendment is. The Hammond Central area is basically from Columbia Avenue along 165th to Indianapolis Boulevard, and then it goes up, picks up the greater Gibson Yards area that goes from Indianapolis over to Klein. So it's a very large swath of land in the central portion of Hammond. And so, as indicated, we're picking up just 2 small areas in the geography of it. It's not only expanding the boundaries of the geography of the redevelopment area, it's adding, expanding the allocation areas, the TIF areas, the allocation areas. And then, as was stated, the Home Depot currently is a separate allocation area, and it's just being added into the Hammond Central one. In the review of the plans, there's a couple of technical things that have come up that need to be addressed. Our recommendation is that you approve the declaratory resolution, which also includes the redevelopment plan that's attached to it, subject to technical corrections. This will allow us to take the time to make those technical corrections before it goes to the next step, The next step being the Plan Commission approval. The Plan Commission would make a determination of whether it's compliant with the comprehensive plan. Those technical revisions are related to that ability of the Plan Commission to make that determination. And then the Plan Commission is the setting body to the City Council. Once the City Council confirms what the Plan Commission has said, then it comes back to the Redevelopment Commission for the final confirmatory resolution. And what you would have at that time is that completely revised plan for you to confirm, and that would be the official plan at that point.
Some steps.
Government procedures.
You want me to do this in a second?
Mr. President, I make a motion to approve the amending declaratory resolution of the Hammond Redevelopment Commission amending the redevelopment plan for the Hammond Central redevelopment area, expanding the existing redevelopment area and related allocation area, and further consolidating the depot allocation area with the Hammond Central allocation area, subject to technical corrections.
Second.
Would that suffice, sir?
Sorry?
Would that suffice?
Technical corrections to the plan.
To the plan. Okay, so I had to ask.
Okay, we have a motion. Can we get a second?
Second.
He did so well.
Okay. Is there any further questions or discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Hesperky?
Yes.
Navejas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Hopperidge?
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Thank you, Mr. Poland. Number 12 is our reports. Ms. Africa Tarver, would you like to share anything tonight?
Yes, Commissioners, I just wanted to take this time to say, have a happy holiday season and a prosperous new year.
Thank you, too.
You as well,
Thank you.
and your staff. Okay, number 13 is our bills, register of claims.
President, I'd like to make a motion to pay the register of claims
Second.
for November 29. For November 29, 2017 through December 11, 2017. Register of claims R55473 through R55527.
Now, Craig?
Yes.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the register of claims for November 29, 2017 through December 11, 2017. Claims R55473 through claim R55527. Is there any further questions or discussion on these claims? Okay, roll call.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Hesperky?
Yes.
Navejas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Hopperidge?
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Okay, number 14, new and unfinished business. Since there's none, number 15, public comment. If anybody like to come forward, you have 3 minutes, you can speak now. Okay, public comment closed. Number 16.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion, a second. Can you all signify by aye?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Meeting is adjourned.
You know what, Wally?